This is Sean with Voices Live On, and I'm speaking with Tanya and Kevin with the Dawn Project. How are you two doing today?
We're doing pretty good.
We're doing great. Fabulous.
How are you?
I'm doing really great. I'm looking forward to being able to help the people that you help saving their stories. But let's hear a little bit about when you started the Dawn Project in 2015. Just give me a little bit of the background.
So basically, I met Don Price in 2013, and he was an ALS client. We bonded very quickly, and he passed in April of 2015. And so I decided, since I was sad, I would turn my pain into passion and start a caregiving service that was essentially targeted to ALS clients. But I very early on learned that would not be the case. So we service all variety of clients, from ALS to MS, from companionship to dementia and everything in between.
Now, Kevin, I know you've been involved and you've known Tanya for how many years now?
13 years.
13 years. So when she approached you about this project and being involved, what did you think about it?
I was nervous at first, but I just followed her lead, and here we are now.
So what do you enjoy about working with these clients?
Putting smiles on their faces. I like to give them relief, just to see them have a hard day, and then I walk in and I take all their problems away. That's something I really take pride in.
And I was able to interview one of your client's father, or excuse me, their son, and we're going to cut into that here in a minute. But this is a shot of you two, and obviously the website is ALS. The Dawn Project. It's great that you named the project after your original inspiration. And here's a shot just to show all the different services, from grooming, assisting with bathing, meal prep, companionship, laundry, assisting with transfers and errands, family events, respite relief, light cleaning, range of motion, transportation to and from therapy and doctor's appointments, and mental stimulation. So, Tanya, how long did it take to come up with the variety of services, and what are some of the ones that you think are really unique of how you help?
I think the mental stimulation is a really good one, for stroke survivors, or actually people with different illnesses. It could affect their brain differently. So the mental stimulation, I think, for people is really good. I think the respite relief also is very good, because what if you don't want a caregiver year round, right? What if you just want somebody to come in and help you go on vacation, and you know that you're going to hire someone that you can trust and show up? We do that as well. So I think those are two pretty important things that we do offer outside of the normal caregiving, as far as ADLs and meal prep and companionship.
So if you could just touch on the fact that I know you've gotten your PSA license and you've grown the team from just you two to how many people work with you now and help these clients?
Between 25 and 30.
That's a decent amount. What's the geographic area that you cover in Indianapolis?
We do Indianapolis and all the surrounding areas that touches Indianapolis.
All right, so here's a shot of one of your clients. This is, and you said one was Mr. Jim, and who are the other ones? Who are the other two people?
That's Miss Margie. She was an ALS client that I took care of for less than a year in 2016. She was a spunky, fun-loving, retired preschool teacher. And Mr. Jim, and that's his service dog Piper. We were together about 3 years. He had MS and actually lost his life to COVID.
Well, that's too bad. We're going to cut right now to Mr. Mack. His mother was Edith, and we're going to listen to what he has to say about working with you guys. This is Sean with Voices Live On, and I'm speaking with Harry McFarland. Harry, how are you doing today?
Doing good, Sean. Yourself?
Good. So there's a picture on the wall behind you, and that was your mother, Edith, and you said she lived to the ripe old age of 84 years old. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. That is correct.
All right. So you had an organization that's a home health care organization that helps people that are disabled help take care of her. How long did they take care of her, and who was it?
It was Kevin and his wife Tanya, and they took care of her for about a year.
All right, so here we got a shot of Kevin and Tanya and your mother. How did you end up finding them in the first place?
A therapist through her insurance company turned me on to the couple and what they did, and so I gave them a call, and it worked out to be very helpful.
So what type of things, I know when we originally talked, you said they did some unique things with your mother for care.
Well, Kevin done a range variety of physical and speech things to help mom, and he used deck of cards because my mother had dementia, and so he used cards to help refresh her mind and keep her in the now. And I mean, it just amazed me some of the things he came up with on his own.
How would you say they were as far as handling your mom, and how often did they handle your mom?
Well, Kevin was here every day, 3 hours a day every day, and I have no beefs. I have no beefs at all about the job that they did together with mom.
So you basically recommend it to any other family?
I would insist it. I would highly recommend it. Yes, sir, I would.
Well, you know what, Harry, I appreciate your time today and your kind words about the Don Project. Is there anything else you'd like to say to Tanya and Kevin just about taking care of your mom for the last year of your life?
God bless you both. Y'all been more just a friend or someone. I think they became family.
That's beautiful.
Hi, my name is Whitney Huddleston. I have been using the Dawn Project for 9 years. I have multiple sclerosis, and when my prior caregiver was no longer covered under my insurance, she recommended a private caregiver in Tanya Welch. Tanya came, and I have found her to be incredibly kind and caring. She's flexible with my schedule. I would definitely recommend the Dawn Project for any patient.
Yeah, so here's that shot of Mr. Mack, and it was great speaking with him. He really enjoyed you guys, and just the fact that he said he'd recommend it, that everybody should definitely do it. I thought that was great. Here's another shot of some other individuals you work with. So this is Mr. Richie and Jenny. Why don't you tell me a bit about them?
Yeah, Mr. Ritchie had ALS, and I was with him for about 2.5 years. Miss Jenny, Jenny Barabitsky, she did a documentary. She wrote a book called ALS Saved My Life Until It Didn't, and it's also available on Amazon in paperback. I was with her for about 2 years until she passed away from the disease. Really great lady, really great family.
So I'm assuming as you're dealing with them, I mean, they had a great life, it's just they've ended up in this situation because of different physical ailments. And I know that, like, for what we do is walking people through their life stories and their favorite memories of their family members and their family history, this being available for your clients as well. What do you think of this concept of being able to help the families understand the people more and hear some stories they haven't and be able to pass them on for generations?
I think it's an amazing idea. I love what you're doing for people. I love what you're doing for families. Yeah. I mean, I've witnessed, people that's passed away, they have younger kids. So as we all get older, our memories from our younger years becomes a little fuzzy, right? So why not have this memory in this video of a keepsake of the loved one that you can show your kids one day? I mean, that's an amazing concept. I really love what you're doing.
And the fact is, because of technology and what we're doing right now and being able to show images on screen, this could be done by the phone. This could be done video call with images on screen to tell the backstory, or face-to-face with them. So we try to keep it diverse in how we're able to help them. We're going to go on to a fun situation that you had, which was your staff party. I want you to tell a little bit about the staff party, and then Mr. Chuck that's in that photo as well.
So yeah, that was our last year we had a staff party to show appreciation to all of our caregivers. It was a spectacular gathering. We showed them love and got them lots of food, and there was lots of games and raffles and prizes. So we just wanted to give back to our staff because without them, the Dawn Project can't grow.
That is so true. And Kevin, what would you like to say on that point?
Mr. Chuck is right there. I've been with him since 2020. He is a survivor of spinal injury, and I'm just helping day to day, getting out of bed. As you see, he got his famous bacon and waffles that I helped make.
Don and Tasha's in the middle. That is us. We had taken them both to a comedy show. As you can see, Tasha is our MS client. We've been together for 4 years. Her husband actually sustained an injury this year that put him in a wheelchair, well, in crutches temporarily. So we took them to an event and we were able to get them around in their wheelchairs.
That's beautiful. And you know what's so sad is the fact that family, you know, they want to visit their loved ones that are physically disabled or physically not the way they were before as much as they can. Yeah. But everybody's got their own schedules. Everybody's busy all the time doing all these different things. And it's people like you that can step in there and be that extended family for those individuals. And I think that's so important that if the fam can't be there, the caregiver can. And I know that you put, and this is ironic, but you put the, well, go ahead. You say it, you have their back and you put the care back in caregiving.
Yes.
Yeah, putting care back into caregiving comes from a client that I took care of in 2016. He passed away from ALS, and he actually described me as that. And I told him that I would hold on to that.
Okay, well, thank you for you guys joining us today. I'm looking forward to being able to help your clients save their stories as you help them get through their daily life. So again, right. Sean with Voices Live On, and Kevin and Tanya, I look forward to the road ahead, being able to help your clients save their stories and you keep their daily life great for their families and enjoying every moment.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
You got it.